days ago, I went to the allergist, and it did not go as I had hoped at all. Hello, yeah, welcome back to Counting with Tully, the only show where we count in many languages as stuff. I don't know, probably not, but hey, that's nothing to be worried about. Would you be worried about? I don't know, but probably something. Well, anyway, this week has been a very odd, or rather exciting week for me. And before getting to what happened then, I think it's time to count. So we got 14, 1, 14, 2, 14, 3, 14, 5, 14, 6, 14, 7, 14, 8, 14, 9, 15. Yeah? No. 15 plus 50. I don't know. 40. There we go. 40. That's what it is. So now that part's over, time to get to my exciting week. The week all started with tennis tryouts. Well, at least the beginning of the exciting, interesting bits. I'm not going to give you all the detail. That would take hours. But anyway, it started out with tennis, and I think I did pretty good there. It was tryouts, so we didn't find out until Friday, which is one of the more exciting ones. But that's pretty much all that happened in the beginning of the week. And then came Thursday. Thursday, it's the biggest, so it's gonna go to the end, and that's why this video is so long. So on Friday, I found out I got into the tennis team, so that's pretty good. So I got that. That was pretty much it. So a few months ago, I uploaded a video on the Volcano Goats channel and my channel as well. But it was a misupload, but who cares? It's on my channel, and I really don't care. But it was, I had uploaded it, and at the end of the video, I had talked about how I found out I had an allergy to peanuts. But I was also ranting on about how I didn't learn that I was actually allergic through a test. It was rather through a doctor being like, you need an EpiPen, you're going to have it with you until you get over this, which never happened. And the reason that happened is because last Thursday or this Thursday, I don't remember, it was like a few days ago. It doesn't really matter at the time, but what had happened is I had gone to the allergist, and I had this whole plan listed out. And here, let me show you. Well, here's my entire plan of what I had all planned out for what had happened if I tested negative for peanut allergy. Negative? It's fine. But I had this whole thing listed out. I had it written down, and looked like this. It was because I never had anything related to peanuts whatsoever ever since that day. I already had to ask it to make sure that it had nothing to do with peanuts, all that. It was really annoying, and I still have to do it. But I was going to get Snickers, Reese's Cups, Thai food, Butterfingers, chunky peanut butter, because I heard that was better than normal peanut butter. It's kind of like maybe chunky applesauce, because I really like that too, and roasted peanuts. But I never get to eat any of those things because I'm allergic. And because it was an allergist test, I also had to take about 60 other tests for normal allergens. Normally there's 120 because I'm a child and I have such small back, I can only take 60. And apparently I'm allergic to cat hair, rabbit, hamster, guinea pig, dust mites, mulberry pollen, hazelnut pollen, elm pollen, maple pollen, ashwood pollen, oak pollen, box elder pollen, beech pollen. I've never heard of that. Timothy grass. And that's just the first page. On the second page, I am allergic to ryegrass pollen, meadowgrass pollen, plantain pollen. Even though I love plantains, apparently I'm allergic to pollen of said pollen. What? Pigweed, ragweed, short and tall. I don't know what those means, but it sounds dangerous. I'm guessing it's still pollen. Nettle pollen, mugwort pollen, penicillin, cottonwood, and goldenrod pollen. And I already knew I was kind of allergic to goldenrod because we have them in the backyard and they really don't help. And there's a rating between 0 and 4. And for peanuts, I got a 4. Which you could probably guess is the worst thing you can get. You do not want a 4. So, to sum it up, I will never be having peanuts. So, and it was also not a very fun time in that allergist room. If I had been smart enough to get a video recorded of it, now would be the time for it to show. But it didn't happen because I didn't record it. So, instead, thumbnail's just going to be a video of how bad it looked. Because at the beginning, even the beginning was really bad. Because they stuck you with, needles, but it wasn't like a shot. It was small little pokes in your back. And it would inject it's not really an injection, it just kind of pokes it into your back. And they had to do that 60 times. They had to do it, it was more I don't know. But there were maybe 10 with 6 each in it. Or maybe 6 with 10 in it. I don't know. But I do know that I couldn't touch it for 15 minutes. And by the end of the 15 minutes, my back was extremely red. It had bumps all over it. It looked disgusting. Luckily, there was nothing gross oozing out of my back, which was a good thing, but it just did not feel good. I should probably put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video. Well, you'll see that if that happens. Well, I should probably have done counting. I'll do the counting in the beginning of the video, then I'll get into this. So you'll see all this. This is just me ranting on, figuring out the video as I talk, since I'm recording everything beforehand, since I have to remember all this. And yeah, so, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and in the previous video I did an annotation over here. I don't know if that's going to happen again this video, but be sure to, but if it does, hit subscribe here if you're new, and then click the 2 videos. If not, if I manage to not put it, just hit the subscribe button and like buttons down here. Be sure to comment, and I'll see you in sometime later. Bye.